Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua Franson. Another mild day on tap for today. Conditions a little bit breezy though. Winds will be out of the south, potentially gusting up to 30 miles an hour. And as we head into the evening, we're not really going to see a decrease. They'll shift out of the east and potentially actually get a little bit stronger and gust up to 35 miles an hour before they really ramp up tomorrow out of the east and then northeast, then respectively north, as we see a transition of precipitation types. But until then, today, enjoy the weather. Temperatures on the mild side in the 60s and 70s. Areas furthest off to the south and west will be on the warmer side and more partly cloudy conditions, just a little bit breezy. Tonight, weather starts to change. We see a level 1 out of 5 severe weather risk into Wednesday morning. This is mainly for isolated large hail and some gusty winds. Now, the tornado threat during the morning hours is very, very low, but as we head into the afternoon, areas, especially off to the southeast and east, could possibly see a tornado or two, but other than that, pretty much expecting mainly hail to be the main hazard, as storms at nighttime and during those morning hours really struggle to reach the surface, as there is a layer of warm air that prevents them from really getting to the ground. But throughout the day, we'll see, or at least during the morning hours, we'll see a couple isolated cells fire off around 4 a.m. and then those will begin to move through our area, become a little bit more scattered as well throughout the morning hours, and then we'll start to see them decrease as snow begins to take over. Well, one thing to do note is that because there is instability in place and there are storms moving through, some of the snow might actually be thunder snow. So if you hear a rumble of thunder while it's snowing outside, well, consider yourself pretty lucky. But tonight, dropping off into the 40s and 50s, so we'll be on the mild side. We'll be mostly cloudy for most of the night. Then those storms will start to move through a little bit before sunrise. It'll also be quite windy as well. Now, further ahead, we do have that winter storm watch in place across some of our northwestern counties, and a lot of this snow will be blowing around us. The winds tomorrow will be very, very powerful. Potential gusts up to 55, 65 miles an hour. So it can really reduce visibilities, and this is going to be wet, heavier snow, so make sure you're traveling safely. In fact, we also have high wind warnings in place as well due to those winds, and it can also blow loose objects around and can cause some damage and even power outages. So make sure you have loose objects secured and you're prepared for those powerful winds. Now, we'll see the snow transition occur around 1 p.m. In addition to thunder snow, you might also see some sleet. Heaviest rates across our northwestern counties, our far northwestern counties, as that's where the transition line is. It's where you have the best moisture and that cold air together to get that heavy snowfall. And then that will move across our area, and we'll see the storms still sort of occurring. You might have storms in the viewing area at the same time as snowfall, which is quite impressive. But as it moves on through, we'll start to see it actually kind of weaken as moisture kind of dries up. So as that band comes through, seems like a lot of areas further off to the southeast may only expect a trace to an inch at best. Now, as that band moves on out, we'll be left with the clouds heading into Thursday before those move out as well, and we have a mostly sunny kickoff to spring. Here's your snow forecast, around 2 to 3 inches across far northwestern counties, 1 to 2 inches a little bit further off to the southeast along Highway 20, and then the southeastern half of our viewing area, around a trace to an inch because of that dry air punching into the system. Now, we do have that yellow alert day in place for this, mainly because of those powerful gusts and the accumulating snow chances in the northwest. I want to stress this again, is those powerful winds can really blow around that wet, heavy, slushy snow. So make sure you're driving carefully on the roads, giving yourself extra time to stop, especially if visibilities are reduced. This is for Wednesday and a Wednesday night. Now, on tomorrow's forecast, another thing to note, temperatures are falling throughout the day. So areas off to the southeast where storms will possibly be a little bit stronger, they'll be a little bit warmer. Areas with the greater snowfall potential will sit a little bit cooler, and all these high temperatures are reached early, so they will be falling throughout the day. On your city-by-city forecast, well, today's the nicest day to enjoy. Partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 60s, 70s, temperatures falling tomorrow with that icky weather moving through, kicking off spring mostly sunny, near normal temperatures in the 40s. On the 10-day forecast, another precip chance coming up on Friday, just rainfall and windy conditions out of the southwest. Will actually be a little bit warmer. and cool off a little bit into the weekend before more rain on Sunday. Windy conditions with more rain snow mix possible on Monday, and then we dry out to end the forecast period.